I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see now.
Regularities, living all the dreams, playing all the games, and getting high on love. They can chase us down, but we will always win.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Bang.
Ten seconds remaining. 5
Radiant
seconds remaining. Pick. Radiant.
Admiral Conker!
Wind Ranger at your service.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Phantom Lancer.
Welcome everybody to the grand finals of the ILG Cup Season 2 Bangalore Minor at LXG. We have LXG Esports going up against Piece
10
of
seconds
Cake.
remaining.
I'm Shadeslayer, and I'll be your caster for this game.
5
Draft
seconds
from
remaining.
LXG Esports here for game 1. They gotta go with something that they did run in the last match they did play yesterday, the Bane, Kunka and the Phantom Lancer. While a Piece of Cake go with the Wind Ranger and Beastmaster. We saw in fact Divine play that Wind Ranger yesterday and played it to perfection.
team pick.
A lot of clutch shackle shots, power shot assassinations, and he's gonna be looking to replicate that here today. Jakiro picked up as well for Piece of Cake, so you do have the Roar initiation followed up by the Ice Path macro by a shackle shot power
Radiant
shot. So they do
team
have
pick.
some chain disabled there. LXG Esports go for the Abaddon, that instant counter with the aphotic shield to the Roar. And of course, it will be able to soak up some incoming damage as
10
well
seconds remaining.
from POC.
5 seconds remaining.
Guessing that's gonna be Shady taking the Abaddon to the off lane, unless something that we have seen earlier, LXG Esports run the Kunkka in the mid lane, in which case that will be played in position for we did see Kaneki in fact play the Bloodseeker as well as the Queen of Pain yesterday. Quap. Pretty viable here as well, but for now it's going to be POC with their last pick of this phase. They do have supports the offlaner,
Dire team ban.
and they lock in the Tinker for the mid lane. Might very well be the Quap here unless Piece of Cake ban that out, which I definitely expect them to do.
Ban.
Faces Void is the ban coming in from LXG Esports.
Radiant team
And
pick.
Storm Spirit is in fact going to be banned away by POC. Storm, one of those innate counters to the Tinker. For the carry, we do have the Monkey King
10
ban of
seconds remaining.
Slarks, of Gyros not available. Of the viable options,
5 seconds
Lifestealer
remaining.
is still there if they want to go for some kind of infest bomb plays with the Beastmaster and his summons, not to mention the Tinker itself. If they're looking for Illusion Clear versus the Phantom Lance, they can go for something on the lines of a Swen. Does have natural cleave.
Dire team pick.
There you go, it's gonna be the Lifestealer picked up. Mid laner for LXG Esports. Needed here for Kaneki. Like we discussed earlier, Quap is still available
10 seconds remaining.
unless they want to run something unconventional here.
5 seconds remaining.
Lina is something that they did run yesterday, might work out good here as well, but instead they will go for the Kaneki Invoker. You have the Sleep, the Nightmare rather, as well as the Fiend's Grip. X marks the spot. Torrent, a lot of setup for the Sunstrike from the Invoker. Waiting on players to pick up their heroes. Game 1 of the Grand Finals of the ILG Cup Season 2. Bangalore Minor from LXG. LXG Esports going up against Piece of Cake. Should be a cracker of a game here. Big shout out to the sponsors. Title sponsor LXG, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors LG and Nvidia. Online media partner Sportskeeda.
Prepare for battle.
Into the game we load. Game 1 of the best of 3. On the Radiant side, we have POC FML playing up the Jakiro, Jigoku on the Lifestealer, Divine on the Wind Ranger, Mido pause 2-1 on the Tinker, and the finally puts ... on the Beastmaster. While on the Dire we have LXG Esports, Parasite on the Bane, Divine 1 aka Milk on the Kunkka, Shady on that offlane of Baden, Mino playing the position 1 Phantom Lancer, and that finally puts Kaneki on the mid invoker.
30 seconds to battle.
No, it's a pretty early start to a Sunday, but what better way to spend it than to watch some quality Dota 2 with the teams
The
juking it
battle
out for
begins.
75,000 rupees. Torrent perfectly timed, and unfortunately there, the Beastmaster doesn't get the rune, ends up giving away the first blood.
Oh, bounty!
Perfectly played, and LXG Esports gonna get off to a good start. Kunkka. Torrent doesn't connect. Just looking to get some harass in and try and give Invoker the head start in that middle lane. It's gonna be hard going up against the Tinker. Top lane, Divine as well as Beastmaster need to be very careful here. The Nightmare setup for the Sunstrike, they have so much incoming damage as well. Secondary, they need the Sunstrike to come in. It is available, but Invoker, Fairy Fire popped, and yeah, I think that takes her over the threshold.
Thank you.
Bane straight back into harass mode. He's taking a lot of harass himself here, the Torrent, just to dissuade the Wind Ranger. Bottom lane, looking to make a move on the Abaddon. Quite a bit of harass thrown his way. Level 1 aphotic shield, bottom lane, the Torrent connects. They will be able to pick up the kill. Beastmaster, nothing he could do about that. Two to 0.
Short-sighted of you.
Both Seflin carries able to get some farm. Kaneki falling a little behind the Tinker here. 8 to 5 compared to the 11 and 3. Tinker's doing a fabulous job of CSing here. And Invoker will start to take a lot of damage now. Know that there is 2 points into the laser. Surprising to the Radiant, they have this one observer ward spotting out the rotations of Kunkka here. X marks Torrent, does connect. They don't use the Sunstrike yet though. Do they have enough? They're gonna Nightmare up the Wind Ranger and they pick up the kill on the BM, but we do have Jakiro rotating in. Windrun gonna be expended here. Do they get the kill? Yes they do. Jakiro picks it up, but it's gonna pay for it with his own life. A 2-for-1 trade, and LXG Esports will be more than happy picking that up. Baden getting a lot of CS though here in the offlane. Same goes with the Beastmaster as well. They haven't really been able to shut the offlaners down. Both these teams. Now Bane and Kunkka, they will look for the setup here on the Wind Ranger. Long range axes though does drop Kunkka pretty low. Windrun popped. Might be a chance for a double kill here. Nightmare. Onto 2 X marks on Kunkka, and yeah, they will be able to pull him back and escape. Beastmaster desperate to give chase. He's gonna pop the mango, but they're already out of range for now. 4-2. LXG Sports with a slight lead here in the early game. Invoker, Aquila completed. Meanwhile, they do drop the Beastmaster yet again. Nightmare, available body blocks coming in from Mino. Are they gonna dive in? Yes, they are. They don't commit to Sunstrike.
All of us thank you.
Radiant are scanning.
3 points into the exert, they might have been able to burst the Wind Ranger down there. They did commit the Sunstrike, but I'm guessing Invoke was on cooldown there for Kaneki.
Ha ha ha! It's working!
Three points into the laser. That hurts bad here on Kaneki. Top lane, Bane. Hello. But the Jakiro rotates in. The Torrent connects this time around. Phantom Lancer wants to come back into the fight, but don't think it's the right call here to do so. Meanwhile, middle lane, solo kill for Kaneki on the Tinker. Not really sure how that happened,
Radiant's
but
middle tower is under attack.
holy hell. For now though, on the network shots, Phantom Lancer convincingly leads, finds the Beastmaster here in the top lane. There's a Nightmare onto the Jakiro. Will they give chase? They want to catch the Wind Ranger. Nightmare not available. Torrent. The setup absolutely perfect. Dodges the axis with the doppelganger. And Invoker again. Solo kill in the middle lane. What on earth is happening there? Tinker shouldn't really be getting soloed down now. That's twice in a row. Kaneki thinking about standing his ground here, but Tinker respawning. LXG Sports setting up here in the middle lane under the effects of smoke. But Tinker playing it passive for now. Doesn't really want to show himself. He knows for a fact both supports are missing from the top lane. Fiend's grip is ready and available. And I think they spot out both the heroes here. And Tinker, he's positioned ready for this. Beastmaster though. Yeah, that's gonna be nightmare. They're gonna blow the roar as well. Does manage to survive up here. Shackle onto Kunkka. Mino comes deep into the fight as well. The stick charges keeping Parasite alive for now as he jukes around. He eventually will go down, but they've already found the second kill. Tinker gonna get X marks into Torrent, and Tinker's gonna end up going down. Doppelganger hits. Sunstrike does connect onto the Wind Ranger as well, and that's gonna be 4 players down. On POC, 13-4 for LXG Esports as they start to take control of the early game here in game 1 of the grand finals.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, Lifestealer forced to rage, Invoker giving chase, which they do have eyes on here.
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant scan and Invoker gets spotted. They do have the deep Dire Ward here, and they spot the Tinker out.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Easy setup there. Cold Snap, X marks, Torrent, Sunstrike. Doesn't get any more simpler than that. Bane. They're gonna sleep up the Wind Ranger, and Fiend's Grip both deployed, and the Tinker's gonna end up going down. Beastmaster joins back into the fight. Does have Soul Ring available if he wants to blow the roar.
Radiant's
Sunstrike
top tower is under attack.
way off the mark. Should be able to clean up on the Beastmaster here. He does eventually blow the roar. Immediate nightmare to counter play that. Jakiro gets dove on, and now Rage, the only thing keeping the Lifestealer alive
Are
there,
scanning.
scurrying away, desperate to keep his life intact.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
get the sleep. Torrent, both Sunstrike, dead judge. They can just keep. Those are such low cooldown spells. They can just keep rinse and repeating the same thing.
The wages of fear.
PL, diffusal blade on the ready.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Middle lane Tinka does go down to the explosion of the A40 shield and it catches the
Radiant's top
Beastmaster.
tower has fallen.
Boat comes in and they walk away with a quick
Dire's
double
bottom
kill.
tower is
The
under
Fiend's
attack.
grip goes off and it's on the Wind Ranger here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Quiver. Is
And at this point it just seems all too easy for LXG Esports. They've snowballed way out of control at this point. The last
Radiant
5
structures
minutes
are fortified.
have been
Dire's
horrendous
bottom tower
for
is under
POC
attack.
to say the least.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Now Phantom Lancer
Radiant's top tower
got an army
is
of
under
his own
Radiant's
here in the top
tower
lane.
has fallen.
Gonna be working straight into a heart.
Dire's bottom
Lifestealer.
tower is under attack.
Gonna be gunning for ultra late game with that Radiance build that he's going for. Definitely not ideal in this scenario. He does need to fight. He needs to fight with the armlet. That item choice might just come back to haunt POC. Map control wise, there's very
Dire's
few
middle
places
tower
that
is
POC
under
can
attack.
safely move out to farm. The Tinker needs to be
Radiant's
careful
bottom
as well.
tower is under attack.
1x marks the spot and that could pretty much be game 1 to LXG Esports. Buybacks should be available for the next fight, Tinker. Four-man smoke from LXG Esports as they look to move into the Radiant jungle, where we do have Jakiro and the Wind Ranger. Tier 1 is still surprisingly up here in the bottom
Radiant's
lane.
bottom
Can they
tower
get in
is under
range?
attack.
Bane trying to cut the distance off. Yeah, he gets the Nightmare. And
Radiant's
that
bottom tower has fallen.
should be the Wind Ranger going down.
Such noble blood.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Solar Crest completed on the Abaddon. As LXG Esports begin to pile on the pressure here.
Dire's top tower
Tier 2,
is under attack.
uncontested, goes down.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Do get some sort of a trade here, POC, with the tier 1 down in the top lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Not sure where the Sunstrike was intended there. Creepy looking word. But yeah, it should be time for LXG Esports to go into the rush pit. no way that POC contest this. They don't really have the means to take a 5v5 team fight at this point.
Dire are scanning. Roshan has fallen to the dire.
The wages of fear.
Wicked sin. But that was.
Bottom lane. X marks. Dodged away by the lifestealer raging in.
Sucked out.
And yeah, he will.
I break your
The Kunkka will take over to the Radiant's damage. Tinker did end up going down though. Mino. Doppelganger to the high ground. He does have the hard completed and the Ages of the Immortal. Shackle shot. Does absolutely nothing.
Radiant structures are
Forces out the Fortify all alone. Invoker. BOTs into the middle lane. Front lines. Lifestealer gets hit by the
Dire's
Nightmare.
top tower is under attack.
And they're just buying time now with the Nightmare here.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Tier 3. Nothing that POC could do to contest this slow siege from LXG Esports. Cool, calm, calculated play there by the Dire side. They didn't really want to engage on the lifestealer. They
Radiant's top shrine
dropped the
is under
Nightmare,
attack.
and they're more than happy. Yep, middle lane. The cold snap connects, and that's the Tinker down. Big pick off there yet again. He does have the buyback, and LXG Esports will probably look to force that one out. 30 seconds on the sidelines. Ages of the Immortals
Radiant's
still
bottom
online
shrine
on
is
the
under
PL.
attack. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Glyph gonna be
Radiant's
down now.
middle
Phantom
barracks are
Lancer
under
starts to
attack.
work on the ranged racks here. Macropire committed, and Mino is just gonna be able to dance around and continue to work on that. No contest goes down.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Alacrity on the PL as he wails away. Backlines, what a wonderful boat. Sunstrike connects. 3 players get caught out and eviscerated off the map. GG is called. LXG Esports take game 1 of the grand finals here at the ILG Cup Season 2 Bangalore winner at LXG. This is Shadeslayer. Don't go anywhere. We will be back shortly with game number 2.
Who am I to let you
like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing. Like night into morning, I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days, but I know that home's where the heart is.
I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain hidden in your smile. I can finally see you now. Oh, we radiate all over the world. We used to radiate, but now we're drowning. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, we used to radiate, but now we're drowning. You and me are bored of regularities, living all the dreams, playing all the games, and getting high on love. They can chase us down, but we will always win. Leading every dance, feeling every touch, and getting high on love. We're invincible. Trust in me. We're invincible.
Team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Sky Wrath Mage.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team.
Dusk.
Venomancer.
Radiant team back.
Axe.
Dire team Radiant ban. Team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds Radiant remaining. Team pick.
Witch Doctor.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Elder Titan.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 2 of the grand finals here at the LG Cup Season 2. Bangalore Minor from LXG. I'm Shadeslayer, and we have LXG Esports going up against Piece of Cake. Game number 2. We have saw pretty much LXG decimate POC in game 1 just moments ago. Game number 2 draft is already on its way. LXG Esports, they decide to go for the Skywrath Axe Elder Titan, which is pretty much on the lines of what Team Buriza went for against LXG in a tournament last week. And it does look like they want to try their hands at that exact same lineup. If I'm not mistaken, it did have a position 1 Spectre
team pick
as well, and middle lane, I'm not really sure if it was the Zeus, if I'm not mistaken, but it definitely did have a Spectre in that lineup. Let's see if LXG Esports decide to go for something similar.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Morphling.
Okay, then they decide to go for the Morphling instead. Piece of Cake have got some crazy team fight here lined up. You have the Sanking Witch Doctor Venomancer with the engage/disengage coming in from the Tusk.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick.
Last pick coming in for LXG Esports. What's it gonna be?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
We still do have the Zeus in the lineup if they want to go for that. They're gonna go for the Queen of Pain instead.
Pain.
For Kaneki. Last pick coming in for a Piece of Cake. They might just look to move the Venomancer to the safe lane and have someone on the likes of Lina go up against the Quab.
Remaining.
Someone who can go toe to toe in that middle
5
lane. They need
seconds
to win the
remaining.
lanes. They need to snowball if they are to stand a chance up against that Morphling come late game. Unless they just want to put the Venomancer up in the middle lane and get someone for the ultra late game. Yeah, they go for the
You may
Lina.
now select your heroes.
No rocket science there. The Co-op versus the Lina. A Lina favored matchup. Only slightly though. Wait up for players to pick up their heroes. Game number 2 of the grand finals here. LXG Esports just one game win away from bagging their 3rd ILG minor this season. Piece of cake. They have a super aggressive lineup here. If they do manage to win the early game and start to snowball out of control, this game might be over in a jiffy. Gonna start things off with a quick pause. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the teams on the Radiant side. LXG Esports, Parasite on the Skyrath Mage, Kaneki on the Queen of Pain, Shady on the Axe, Mino on the Morphling, and Divine One aka Milky on the Elder Titan. While on the Dire side we have Piece of Cake, Jigoku on the Venomancer, ... on the Sand King, Divine playing the Witch Doctor, Mido pose 2-1 on the Lina, and FML on the Tusk.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Early smoke as Tusk does drop a deep observer ward here. This is Radiant and the Dire. Wards pretty much in touching distance.
The battle begins.
I'll take your this.
Parasite gonna end up taking over here to the Maledict. And that's gonna be first blood to Divine. Best possible start to this game for POC.
Backwash.
Middle lane. Co-op versus the Lina, as expected. Lina doing pretty A-okay here. Top lane though, Axe getting slowed down by the Venomancer, taking a lot of damage. Couple more right clicks, one more needed, but Witch Doctor can't find it, and the Axe barely survives. Gonna be able to salve up though.
Don't think he loved me.
Morphling doing really well here in the safe lane. 9 CS. Queen of Pain copying quite a bit of damage there from the tower, but should be able to pick up the DD. No bottle.
Double damage.
The salve cancelled off by the Lina. Wonderfully played. The Queen of Pain is going to be furious about that one. Meanwhile, top lane, they catch out the Witch Doctor. And they should be able to bring him down here. So much damage from the Arcane Bolt. Massive kill potential for LXG Esports here in the top lane. Middle lane though, Light Strike Eric does connect and forces out a disengage from the Queen of Pain. Might be able to, might have been able rather to go for the kill if the Queen of Pain, if the Lina rather doesn't land the LSA there, but wasn't the case. Top lane, Maledict, as well as the Gale comes in TP. Is he gonna tick over? No, doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. Gonna be able to heal up perfectly timed. No CC. But meanwhile, bottom lane, 1-for-1 trade.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tusk for the Elder Titan.
Nuh-uh.
Up. Blinking ahead, ends up
Radiant's
copying
middle tower is
so
under
much
attack.
harass. Not a wise move there. Snowball. Looking to move on to the Titan, but no mana for the Battle Strike on the Sand King.
Kingdom is dust.
Top lane. Very likely the Venomancer goes down here. 2 points into the battle hunger. In the trees, beautiful juke coming in from the Veno, and he's gonna blow the salve as well to try and stay alive. The tick damage shouldn't be enough here. Or is it? Barely survives on
Radiant's
10
middle
HP.
tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, 3 for 3. Mina doing pretty well in terms of the net worth. Leading the charts. 3,000 already thanks to the 2 kills that he did pick up early in the lane. This top lane though is something I want to keep my eyes on. As I say, that
Radiant's
middle
middle
lane,
tower is under attack.
Whop,
That was the sound of
along
Lord
with the
Death.
Skyrath Mage, clean up yet again on the Lina.
I'm spraying with my thanks.
Yet again, Mino with another pick off in the bottom lane.
Dire's middle tower is
Sand
under
King's turn
attack.
to go down. And it's all of a sudden, 3 to 4 quick pickoffs for LXG Esports. Like I said earlier, during the draft, POC can't afford to lose here on the lose in the early game, because if they do so, this snowball lineup isn't really gonna hit that timing. Bottom lane, Skyrath moves in and they drop the Sand King yet again. Sand King
Fit for
having
a
an
queen.
abysmal game thus far. 1-3-1. They did commit the Sonic Wave earlier, so Quap still does have the Laguna Blade. Oh, they're gonna snowball the Lina deep into enemy territory. Quap, is he gonna look to commit here? He doesn't really want to. Skywrath long range concussive blast. You don't really want to blink into 3 there. They might, however, look to go towards the bottom lane. Ancient Seal, perfectly timed. Mino cleans up. Witch Doctor coming in though. Maledict out. That should be able to take down Parasite here at least.
Never to restore her to the nest of thorns.
7-4. LXG Esports are back in the lead. Mino is absolutely unstoppable at this point. That safe lane is in shambles here. Bottom lane for POC, and he's going to be able to TP away here. Axe,
Radiant's
top lane.
top tower
Can
is
he
under
make it out?
attack.
They do catch the Elder Titan. A small consolation.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Lina yet to use that Laguna Blade.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mino. I think we just keep our cameras targeted towards that bottom lane. He's just getting solo kill after solo kill. Quap rotates towards the top lane. She does have the Sonic Wave and she's gonna use it to secure the kill on the Venom.
That was perfect.
Seven kills in 9.5 minutes in the safe lane for the Morphling. That's some stats to worry about here. They're going to lead things off with the Butter Strike. Mino knows for a fact they have absolutely nothing to chew through the Morph there.
Regeneration.
Got it.
My waters rise.
1200 HP.
Is mine.
Death Ward is online now, and Tusk looking to rotate towards the middle lane. Snowball on the Quap. The Elder Titan does get the stomp of Skywrath into the fight. Silence on the Lina, but Queen of Pain goes high ground. There is the Death Ward channeling in. Laguna Blade expended. Stick charges keeping the Quap alive, juking and jiving around the trees. She picks up the kill and blinks away. Wonderfully done. They blow the scan. They're not going to be able to find the Quap. On the back of that, she completes up the whale, and (13-6), a 3K net worth lead for the Radiant side. Bob just chipping away at the Lina. Sonic Wave back online. Bottom lane though. Sanking. Did have support of the Witch Doctor there, but even with that, Mino seems pretty unstoppable at this point. He's gonna have 14-minute Lincoln Sphere at this rate.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Skyrath will be the consolation prize that they wanted the Morphling,
Double damage.
but they will have to settle for the Skyrath, and that's a big investment.
Radiant's top tower is
Do they
under
get the
attack.
deny? Yes, they do. They get the deny off, but now Bueno looking to TP away. He's gonna make it back to safety, and now Quap
Dire's middle tower is under
gonna
attack.
end up going down to the Death Ward.
Stick a bone in it. You're done.
Queen of Pain, double damage rune. Kaneki gets greedy and gets punished for it. Skyrath and the Titan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gonna move in. Ancient Seal, Morphling, and the Echo's top.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But that should pretty much pave the way here for Mino to work on the tier 1. Sanking from the trees. Do they have detection? They do have the stomp available though.
Dire's
With the
structures
Mystic
are
Flare, yeah.
fortified.
Easy cleanup.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Quap able to blink out of trouble.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Top lane. Re-engage onto Mino. But the Queen of Pain has moved into the fight as well here. Veil of Discord used
Haste.
with the Earth Splitter, and that is gonna be the Witch Doctor going down the cask, bouncing around though, doing real good job. In comes the Poison Nova, connects onto 3. They're all dropping so low. Queen of Pain able to blink out. She does cop a lot of damage. Lina at the frag end of that fight coming in
Radiant's
with
middle
2
tower
kills
is under
herself. Queen of Pain does end up ticking over. And, sanking. Able to wiggle out of there, but it does
Dire's middle
end up
tower
being
is
a
under
3
attack.
for 2 trade. Well worth it for POC. 17 to 11.
Dire's middle
18
tower
minutes
is under
in.
attack.
They need more of such fights, POC.
I deserve this.
They pretty much had just Mino and the co-op there, and they decide to jump in. And
Dire's
the Queen
top tower is under attack.
did get locked down there by the cask and eventually end up going down. Bottom lane. Venom. Gonna probably end up taking a fall. They do find Skyrath in the trees.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Mino
Radiant's bottom tower is under
going
attack.
for the EB right now. Does want that shotgun potential.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They smoke right under
Dire's
a
top
Dire
tower is
Observer
under
ward.
attack.
Did they spot that though? We didn't really see any pinks coming in. Queen of Pain gets caught and bursted down. Axe does have the blink dagger. Are they going to go ahead and reveal it here? He does have... Did have a good position to jump there, but with the top down.
Come and get it.
Is it the Lena who TP'd top and got taken down? Yep. The Morphling is way out of control at this point. We'll have a 20-minute Lincoln's Treads EB with the Aquila and Wand. That's just some insane farm there. Gold per minute, 577, 18 minutes is no joke.
Heads up!
Haste! Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Utes onto the ET. And they will be able to bring him down here. Deathward in the backlines with the Maledict catches out the axe as well. And that's two big pickoffs with no trade potential from LXG Esports. They get caught napping there in the bottom lane. Morphling pretty much alone here in the bottom lane. POC do have a lot of bodies that way.
I'll take that.
Worthy tribute.
Golden XP lead still in favor of LXG Esports primarily because of the 12,500 net worth on the Morphling, who's doing really well for himself, and the Venomancer has really been that effective thus far.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
More fuel for my fire.
Quap in the top lane going for the Lincoln Sphere.
Radiant are scanning.
Queen of Pain
Radiant's
behind
top tower
enemy
is under
lines.
attack.
Will they look to contest this? They do have 4 players here.
Radiant
Axe looking for the
structures
loop
are
around.
fortified.
The smoke gets dispelled.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has been denied.
The top tower gets denied and LXG Esports decide against taking that fight
Dire's
there.
bottom tower is under attack.
Mina finds Mino, and that's a huge kill. Beyond godlike streak ended. Just look at the gold swing there, 1,800 for that kill. Lina with that shadow blade.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Gonna re-engage back in onto the Skyra. Beautiful call.
Radiant's middle tower
Forces out the Mystic Press. In comes the Earth Splitter as well. Death Ward though from the low ground cancelled away by the Stomp
Radiant's
by
top tower
Elder
is
Titan.
under
They still
attack.
have 2 players locked in. Are they gonna look to go for more? Queen of Pain aggressively blinking
Radiant
ahead.
structures
Should be
are
able to pick up
fortified.
both here. The cask, perfect bounces. But Kaneki will get 2 kills. Titan will be able to pick 1 off co-op. Ends up surviving, but long drawn fight, 3 for 3 trade. Co-op gonna use up the haste. You're just gonna end up using it to farm for now. As a Morphling starts to work towards a BKB. Blink call onto the Tusk.
None to burn.
I'll take all.
Long range concussive shot and the Scream to
Sound of
secure the kill on the Tusk, and Titan finds the Lina long range, but do they have anything though to chase that far? Not yet. Defensive force staff away. Sanking. There you go. In comes Mino with the shotgun.
Didn't
1-2
like the
punch.
sound of that.
Picks up the kill. Venom. Not gonna be caught for long, but Axe just blinks in behind enemy lines. Oh, that's
Dire's middle tower.
beautiful play. Amino, long range.
What a punk.
Queen of Pain might end up going down here. Yes, she does.
A month of mourning. Dire's middle
Despite
tower
losing
has
3, they
fallen.
pick up 2 crucial kills. One on the Queen of Pain there. Lina, Lincoln Sphere completed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Middle lane, Tusk. A standoff here in the middle lane between the two teams. For people who are just about tuning in, LXG Esports leads 1-0 in the best of 3 grand finals of the ILG Cup Season 2. Bangalore minor from LXG. Shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor LXG, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors LG and Nvidia. Online media partner Sportskeeda. Double damage rune on Mino.
Double damage.
The Hawk though did spot the rotation out. And Mino with the DD doesn't really want to move in. There's so much team fight on the side
Radiant's top
of
tower is under attack.
BOC that they
Radiant's
don't
top
really
tower
want to get
has
caught
fallen.
with their pants down in the pit. Mino immediately moves in, seeing for a fact that the Lina is not available. Can they burst Roshan? Though half HP on Roshan as Lina moves into position here. Venomancer does get hit by the concussive blast, and Morphling down to half HP is forced to back off. Titan gets caught in the corner, but a wonderful stomp onto 3. Morphling high ground moves in with the BKB, and he's gonna find the Witch Doctor, instantly assassinates him down. Buyback comes in from the Witch Doctor just to ensure that Roshan doesn't go to LXG Esports here. Sanking reinitiates back in and will be going down instantly here. Sonic Wave backlines, huge play. Deathward though channeling from 4 kills, ultra kill, make that a rampage. Mino cleans up and cleans up huge. The celebratory claps come in, and deservingly so. Queen of Pain there. There's pretty much a 3-man wail into Sonic Wave and scream for Mino to clean up. Morphling 16, 1 and 5, 20,000 net worth. 30 minutes into the game, that's GPM of 673. Lina trying to do as much as she can here with the split push, keep the pressure on the side lanes. Backlines, they find the Witch Doctor, Sentry Ward available. They're gonna find him. Venomancer gets locked in. Queen of Pain wants to dive deep in. Mino, meanwhile, back into the fight.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier
Dire's
2 goes
bottom
down
tower
in the
has
bottom
fallen.
lane, and they will look to siege high ground. Venomancer in the sidelines for 25
Dire's
seconds.
bottom
Witch
tower
Doctor
is
for
under
15.
attack.
Buybacks
Dire's structures are fortified.
available on the Veno, and he's gonna have to use it right now. Lincoln's popped off the Morphling, but he's gonna blow the BKB. Sonic Wave doesn't connect. And for now, LXG Esports not getting too much value off this fight here. And they will drop the Elder Titan. Morphling, despite having the Aegis there, gonna back off, and a nice hold coming in for POC. Did cost them the Venomancer buyback, but they were able to hold strong.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tier 3 gonna be still up. I think it came down to the fact that they committed so much
Dire's
to
top
try
tower
and bring
is
the
under
Lina
attack.
down, but they didn't really manage to do so. Quap. Top lane. They're gonna blow the epicenter. Cancelled away by the Youth Scepter, Queen of Pain. Do they have the CC though? Light Strike Array was on cooldown.
Dire are scanning.
Look at the Quap. She's just playing around at this time. Now she's definitely gonna end up going down by the looks of things. They do manage to get the dodge off with the BKB there on the stop, but Quap blinks away. Lina wants to make the most of this. Light Strike Array connects on the Skyrath, but she's getting outnumbered at this point. Tusk does rotate in. TP's coming in from the Veno and the Witch Doctor, but they're going to be way too far off at this point. Probably going to be the Elder Titan going down. Lina glimmers away, but the dust is there and available. And of course they have the call into the Mystic Flare to clean up. TP attempt cancelled. Yules on the ready. Quap gonna continue to give chase here. They need to convert this into something more though. Lanes weren't really pushed out for them to make something significant of this kill on the Lina.
Dire's
50
top
seconds
tower
on
is
the
under
sidelines.
attack.
There is
Dire's
no
top tower
buyback
has fallen.
available on the Lina. Might just end up being absolutely huge here. 30 seconds more on the sidelines. Enough time for the Morphling to go high ground. He still does have the Aegis available. Pops the Venomancer. Sonic Wave, long range. They've gotten another big pick off. No buyback available. Down goes the Witch Doctor as well. That's the death ward out of the picture, and there's going to be
Dire's top tower is
minimum
under attack. Dire's top tower
one
has
lane
fallen.
of racks here for LXG Esports.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
We're just gonna keep cleaning
Dire's
up at
middle
this
tower
point.
has fallen.
Buybacks coming in.
Dire's middle barracks are under
Middle
attack.
racks
Dire's
is up,
middle
going
barracks
down.
has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Bottom lane of racks.
Dire's
LXG
bottom
Esports,
tower is
unstoppable.
under attack.
Mino,
Dire's
beyond
bottom
godlike here. Epicenter, the entire world, and the kitchen sink. Not enough to bring him down. He turns around. 2 quick kills. GG. LXG Esports are your champions today. And the ILG Cup Season 2 Bangalore Minor taking down POC 2-0 in the grand finals. But POC will move on to the regional qualifiers. Big shout out to all the people who tuned in today, as well as the entirety of us today. It's been a wonderful weekend. Lots of intense Dota action, but LXG Esports not going to be denied this time around. They are your champions today. For now, from all of us here at the LXG TV studios, it's goodbye and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow.
Wires hold you back. They tie you down, restrict your movements, and ultimately stop you reaching your full potential. Which is why it's time to break free from the confines of the cable and fully embrace lasting wireless gaming with Logitech G. The G603 wireless gaming mouse and the G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard both deliver the kind of performance and efficiency you need to compete and win at the highest levels of gaming. The G603 wireless gaming mouse can run with 1 or 2 AA batteries to suit your weight and balance tastes, and can provide up to a staggering 500 hours of non-stop play.
Expect nothing less.
This is largely down to the incredible new high-efficiency rated optical sensor, or HERO for short.
Heroes never die.
As well as enjoying 10 times the power efficiency of the last generation of sensors, it boasts exceptional accuracy and responsiveness, with up to 12,000 DPI. You can manually adjust sensitivity in the Logitech gaming software, assigning up to 5 preset levels which can be switched on the fly by tapping this button. Whilst we're on the subject of buttons, the G603 has 6 which are fully programmable, either assigned to game profiles on your main PC or stored in onboard memory for when you're on the go. But all this is nothing without latency-free performance, and thanks to Logitech G's new highly optimized light speed technology and a 1 millisecond report rate, the G603 is photon fast, with no risk of interference from other Wi-Fi or Bluetooth sources, even in crowded LAN and tournament settings. Lightspeed is in fact so advanced that the G603 is faster than most wired gaming mice.
An excellent kill.
When you're not competing, you can also switch from peak gaming mode to the low productivity setting, pushing the report rate to 8 milliseconds and further optimizing battery life.
MVP.
The G603 also has the added benefit of allowing you to connect to devices via Bluetooth. To complete your optimized wireless setup though, you need to look beyond the mouse. The G613 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard is the first of its kind. Also leveraging Logitech G's incredible new 1 millisecond report rate Lightspeed technology or Bluetooth connectivity, this keyboard houses the esports grade Roma G mechanical key switches. With an actuation distance of just 1.5 millimeters, these are up to 25% faster than the competition.
This calls for a celebration.
Combine this with an actuation force of just 45 grams, and you have a low fatigue, high performance keyboard designed to help you win. In addition to delivering faster keystroke response rates than most wired gaming keyboards on the market, the G613 also boasts incredible power performance with up to 18 months of gaming on just 2 AA batteries. To find out more about the G613 and the G603, just visit logitechg.com.
the stars.